We kindle lights against the dark winter night. We kindle candles on green garlands and trees, like Europeans of pre-Christian times in their snowy lands. We kindle the lights on the Hanukkah menorah, remembering the miracles of life and survival. This first Sunday of December, we might light candles on a Christian Advent wreath, beginning the season of waiting for the mystery of a child's birth. Later this month, African American families may light the Kwanzaa candles, 7 candles for the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. How about that? It's no accident that all this candle lighting happens in this dark season of the year, when the harvest is past, the temperature drops, and the loss of sunlight swings many a mood downward. Persian-American writer Ari Honarvar tells how her people celebrate the winter solstice Zoroastrian style. On the longest night of the year, she says, we stay up all night eating fruits and nuts, reciting poetry, playing music, and dancing. This is to symbolize survival and celebration during dark times. Whatever our own background or culture or religion, we can search for hope and connection, perhaps in the light of some candles, even as we honor the mystery and magic of the vast night in which all we sentient beings move on our blue boat home in the spiral Milky Way galaxy in this particular latitude and longitude of the cosmos. I decided recently to pursue a new hobby, creating mosaics. I sifted through a handful of books from the library and poked around online, looking for inspiration about what I might design or fashion. I'm enthralled by the creations of an artist named Julia Hanansen. Many of her works feature scenes from the heavens, a black hole, neutrino rain, a supernova, the Milky Way. This mosaic of stars, This mosaic of stars particularly captured me at this time of year. The stars have tantalized the human mind and heart for as long as Homo sapiens have looked up at the night sky, wondering, what is the nature of this reality, and how do I fit into it? People have told so many stories after looking at stars. For the ancient Greeks, every constellation had a story, including those like Aries the ram and Perseus the hero, which are brightest in these winter months. There's the story that nature gives us, that light will always follow dark, and spring will always follow winter. And the cycles of life will go on, a continuity we can mark in ritual at solstice and equinox celebrations. And of course, a single brilliant star lit up the Christmas story, a story that portrays a poor migrant baby in a barn, in a manger, as the center of the world, a baby the center of significance, as shown by the bright star that led the Magi to him, bearing gracious gifts. What if we approach this holiday season as an opportunity for humility and awe at the mysteries of life and the universe? Let us return to the mystery of stars and space. Consider the scale of the cosmos. We'll have a video here in a moment on the scale of the cosmos. We're going to start at human scale. Can you guess whether we'll get smaller or larger? Oh, you're good. Both, he said. Gold star. So we're getting smaller. How small can we get? want to know what a charm quirk is.
They're the good-looking ones.
Coming back to human scale, now let's go the other direction. All the Minecraft players out there, be watching. There it is, Minecraft world. Whether we take as our frame of reference the scale of a human being, or the scale of a galaxy, or the scale of a quark, the universe is vast and bizarre, almost beyond our capacity to grasp. When I was about to graduate from theological school, I decided to splurge on a graduation present. For years, I had admired the beautiful leatherworks of the Oberon Company. They feature many designs inspired by nature: great trees, flowers, animals, waterways, even Celtic designs. As I clicked through the images, I was drawn to one called Roof of Heaven. I didn't know what it was, but something about this person pulling back the starry sky to glimpse what lay behind it, what was beyond reality, what was within it or underneath it. This yearning resonated with me, this desire to peer into the mystery. When the journal cover arrived, it came with a little card telling this about the image and the person who inspired it. This 18th century woodcut of a pilgrim in the cosmos is taken from the French astronomer Camille Flammarion's book, Atmosphere, Météorologie populaire, published in Paris, 1888. Flammarion, considered a genius, was known as an astronomer and prolific writer and lecturer on topics as wide-ranging as climatology and solar cycles. And then it quotes the 19th century scientist as follows: "The stars will continue to shine after the extinction of our sun, as they already shone before our existence. When there will no longer be on earth a soul concerned to contemplate, the constellations will reign again in the noise as they reigned before the appearance of humanity on this tiny globule. There are stars whose light shone some millions of years before we arrived. The luminous rays that we receive actually then departed from their bosom before the time of the appearance of humanity on earth." Flammarion goes on, "The universe is so immense that it appears immutable, and that the duration of a planet such as that of the Earth is only a chapter, less than that, a phrase, less still, only a word of the universe's history." So to the mystery of space, we can add the mystery of time and its vastness. Actually, when I ordered the Roof of Heaven design, I found it charmingly quaint. I loved that people had been asking the same big questions about life down the centuries. But I had guessed that the worldview captured in the image, the assumptions about how the universe works, might be long since outgrown by our day, just as people after us may look at our views as quaint. And that may be true in some regard. But Flammarion's words still ring true to me today, reminding me how brief my time of living is in the cosmic scale of things. Now here's another piece by mosaic artist Julia Hanansen. It's called Black Hole Sun. Some questions can never be answered definitively by the science or the scientific method, like why reality is the way it is, or why there is anything at all, and what it all means. We will always need human culture to help us make meaning of it. We need stories that orient us to our place in the cosmic story. We'll explore some such stories in worship over the holiday season this month. I attended a wedding yesterday at a Catholic cathedral here in Fort Worth for our office administrator, Patrice. I felt a bit like an anthropologist observing another culture. The iconography and ritual behaviors, and even the transcendent architecture were quite different from what I experienced in the faith I grew up in, as well as in this UU tradition that I have claimed as an adult. But my eyes fell upon one feature of the cathedral that felt familiar in its sense of wonder and awe. The golden stars and celestial swirls on the roof of heaven and that house of worship. You could tell they were, I don't know if they were wood or what, they kind of stuck out 3D and they were painted gold. The stars present a mystery that we can all bow down to in humility and wonder, whatever our beliefs and practices. And so, amidst the mysteries of time and space, of earth and heaven, light and dark, what do we human beings do? We hang greens. We light candles. We tell sacred stories and eat special foods, creating small bulwarks of meaning in this great sea of mystery, while practicing some humility about our place and what it is possible to know. What I feel I can know, without doubt, is what I experience. My bonds with others, how I exist as an organism and as part of the human and ecological whole at our cosmic address here on Earth. As Ellen Rocket, a young adult, put it, we are not isolated beings, but connected in mystery and a miracle to the universe and to each other. It's an adventure, wandering through life on this blue-green planet in our mysterious dark universe shot through with stars. I want to share with you these words of Marnie Harmony, adapted. It's a piece called, If We Do Not Venture Out. If on a starlit night with the moon brightly shimmering, we stay inside and do not venture out, the evening universe remains a part of life we shall not know. If on a cloudy day, with grayness infusing all and rain dancing rivers in the grass, we stay inside and do not venture out, the stormy, threatening energy of the universe remains a part of life we shall not know. If on a frosty morning, dreading the chilling air before the sunrise, we stay inside and do not venture out, the awesome cold, quiet, and stillness of the dawn universe remains a part of life we shall not know. If throughout these grace-given days of ours, surrounded as we are by green life and brown death, hot pink joy and cold gray pain and miracles, always miracles, if we stay inside ourselves and do not venture out, then the fullness of the universe shall be unknown to us, and our locked hearts shall never feel the rush of worship. As we move through time and space in this season of mystery, let us truly worship in wonder. Let us practice embracing life with humility and awe. May it be so. Amen.